Stomping Grounds, more like Second Super Showdown. Okay guys, hey, welcome back to another video. As you guys know, WWE Stomping Grounds this Sunday. It might be out today, I don't know when this video is going to go up. I'm doing it kind of late, I hope I can get it done. It might come out after the pay-per-view, but it's Saturday right now. I'm filming the intro. Okay, if you saw the title, you already know what this video is, which I assume you did. This is a Stomping Grounds prediction kind of overview, just kind of like before the show, kind of what I think about it. So I'm just gonna jump right in because I have no script for this, and I'm not sure what this video is even gonna be. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, so the first match is Kofi Kingston defends his championship against Dolph Ziggler. In a steel cage, by the way, so the New Day can't get in, but I can't see Dolph Ziggler winning it. Like, I want him to win it. Dolph Ziggler might be one of my favorite wrestlers. I want him to win the World Championship, because that would be cool. I was at a Monday Night Raw like a year ago where he won the Intercontinental Championship in an open challenge against Seth Rollins, and it was epic. I really liked it because he was one of my favorite wrestlers, and I feel like he doesn't really win that much. But aside the point, there's nothing going against Dolph, but I can't see him walking away with the championship. Okay, so another match, Seth Rollins defending the Universal Championship against Baron Corbin. Now, will Brock Lesnar cash in? He might. I'm not sure, though, because I thought he was going to do it on Super Show. I thought he was going to do it on Monday Night Raw. But then he was like, oh, on Friday, I'm going to do it on Friday. Didn't do it on Friday. Or at least I don't think he did. I never actually watched that match at Super Showdown. I was a little late on watching the pay-per-view. I never got around to it, so I just looked up the results. Anyway. I don't think Baron Corbin will really win the Universal Championship. I think they'll just keep it on Seth. Brock Lesnar might cash in. If Brock Lesnar cashes in, I'm not sure it'll be successful. I feel like he might just get destroyed by Seth Rollins, or then Seth will keep the championship. I don't think Seth's had it long enough. Unless they want to do the entire thing where Brock wins it. Or then, it's my cat. Or then, like, Seth and Brock feud over it. Okay, so another match is the New Day against, like, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. This might be on the pre-show, I'm not sure. Okay, sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. So, this kind of goes along with the Kofi match. Not exactly sure what's going to happen in this one. I think it'll probably just be like it could go 2 weeks. It could just be like it just happens once, it's a match that doesn't matter, the New Day win. Yeah, and that's just it, because the face people won, so it's just kind of over. But it could also be like Kevin Owens cheat to win, or then like Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn like do something with the ropes, like they put their feet on the ropes, or they like low blow or whatever, like they cheat somehow to win the match, or then there continues the feud between the New Day, or then them. So I think it could go either ways. I probably think the latter's the more sorry, I'm stumbling. The more possible option. Like, I think Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are probably gonna cheat some way to win the match. Okay, so another match, Samoa Joe defending the U.S. belt against Ricochet. Yeah, finally, he deserved it. He came from Lucha Underground, which, yes, I watched that. It's entertaining. Okay, so as I was saying, I cut the clip. I'm in a different room now. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I think Ricochet is gonna win this. I think the way that they just had that fatal five way on Raw last week, I think they set up Ricochet to win the championship. Like Samoa Joe, I think it's a good time for him to lose the championship. Like, he had it for a little bit. Yeah. Now I think it's time for him to lose it. So now we got Shane McMahon against. Wait. Sorry. Okay, Roman Reigns against Drew McIntyre. Don't think Shane's the match. I think this is gonna be a pretty good one. Like, we got a pretty intense rivalry between Roman Reigns and Drew McIntyre. Both pretty good wrestlers. They had a match at WrestleMania leading up to this. And there's the entire Roman Reigns versus Shane McMahon, where McIntyre cheated to help Shane win. So I think it's going to be a pretty good match. Not sure who's going to win. I think it's Roman. Actually, I think Roman's going to win. I think he's going to win to kind of not necessarily cap off the rivalry, but to kind of show that like he's better than Shane McMahon and Drew McIntyre. Okay, so next up, we got Becky Lynch defending her Raw Women's... I'm sorry, I'm moving around a lot. Her Raw Women's Championship against Lacey Evans. So Becky Lynch lost the SmackDown Championship a little bit ago at Money in the Bank, I think. So I don't think she'll lose the Raw Championship. I think, like, maybe not necessarily having her hold both titles they wanted, but, like, I think they need to keep her as one champion to show that, like, she has the ability to be the champion. So I think Becky Lynch is going to win this one. Just because, like, having her lose both titles in, like, the first couple months of her reign, I think it'll make her seem, like, weak. And I don't think that's what WWE wants to do. Because, like, it's Becky Lynch. She's awesome. Also, another one of my favorite wrestlers is Becky Lynch. So, yeah, I think Becky's going to win that and retain her championship. Okay, so we got Alexa Bliss taking on Bayley for Bayley's SmackDown Women's Championship. Now, I think this is going to happen. So I think Bliss is going to cheat in some way. It might involve Nikki Cross, but going to cheat in some way, shape, or form, win the championship from SmackDown, and then the next couple months there'll be a rivalry between Bayley and Alexa Bliss for that championship. Because then Alexa Bliss can hold it throughout the rivalry, being the heel, and then at the end Bayley can win it back and just kind of end the rivalry. So if the next couple months go like that, I predicted it, okay? Okay, so yeah, I think Alexa's going to win this match. So we got a couple matches left. The Cruiserweight Championship. Tony Nese defends against Drew Gulak and Akira Tozawa. A triple threat match. I don't really pay attention to the Cruiserweights. I'm very impressed by, like, all the flip stuff they can do. Like, that's why, like in Lucha Underground, too, as I was talking about before, like, how Ricochet does the 630, like, that's insane. Like, you need to be very athletic to be able to jump and do all the spins. And I don't know if people appreciate that. Comment down below, hashtag give luchadors a chance. Okay, because they do a bunch of crazy jumping and stuff. And then there's people like Samoa Joe who just choke people out there, like, in the spotlight. So, yeah. Wait, what was I talking about again? Oh, the Cruiserweights. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I got sidetracked. So, yeah, I'm not really sure who's going to win this. I think they might keep it on Nese for a little bit. He kind of just won it a couple months ago, Money in the Bank. Maybe at Money in the Bank. No, he won it at WrestleMania. I think, if I had to guess, I think Nese would keep the belt. Except then, on the other hand, they could give it to, like, Tozawa or Gulak, or then they would have, like, a starting point to, like, legitimize their career. I'm not really sure what's going to go there. Yeah, I'm not sure what's really going to happen. So now we have the Revival defending the Raw Tag Team Championships against the Usos. See, I haven't really been paying attention to wrestling that much, like watching the Raws and stuff. I mean, I started like watching it more like this past week and stuff, because I guess I've just had like schoolwork or whatever. Um, so what's gonna happen here? They could keep the belts on the Revival. They could make their reign more like noticeable and like, oh wow, they've had those belts for a while. Maybe they're actually like worth having those belts. Or they could put them on the Usos and just build up the Usos and just say, yeah, Revival had the belts for like a couple months. That's not really like, oh wow, they're like actually a good tag team because they hold the tag team championships. Because sometimes having the championship doesn't mean that you're like actually like deserving of being the champion. Which is why a lot of times in this video, I talk about how like they could have someone hold the championship for longer and like make it like, oh, like make people notice that like, oh, they're gonna be a big star one day. And also how sometimes maybe if they just lose a championship after a couple months, they're like, oh, they just had that championship and they're not gonna be like that big anytime soon because they just had it for a couple months and now it's gonna be over. Sorry, I sidetrack a lot. I forget the match I was talking about. So yeah. Okay, so I think it could go over way if they really wanted to push the Revival. They could keep it on them, or they could build up the Usos and just bury the Revival. I believe this is the last match. Daniel Bryan and Rowan, not Eric Rowan, Rowan, are defending the SmackDown Tag Team Championships against Heavy Machinery. Now, Heavy Machinery just broke on the scene. I don't know if they're going to give them the belts quite yet. I think what they're trying to do is that Daniel Bryan and Rowan are like established good wrestlers. So I think they're trying to have the Heavy Machinery fight them, not to show that like they can be the champions yet, but just to show that they're like at this point in their career they're good enough to like wrestle people like Daniel Bryan and Rowan, like established athletes. So I think they'll probably have Bryan and Rowan win. Although there's that little 10% of me that's saying that like, oh, maybe they will win. Maybe it'll be a big surprise and all of a sudden they'll be like, I mean, Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder won the championships at WrestleMania. So, I mean, anything can happen. They might win. There's actually a part of me that's saying they might win the championships and it'll be like, oh, the rookies are champions. Yay. But then Daniel Bryan and Rowan will be like, oh no, we lost to rookies again. So, yeah, I think it could go either way. But Bryan and Rowan are probably most likely to win. Let's see. Although there is a chance that Heavy Machinery might win. Okay, guys, thank you for watching this video. Be sure to like or subscribe or comment. Remember, hashtag give luchadors a chance. So yeah, and I'm also gonna, I think I might have a Stomping Grounds reaction video, and I'm probably gonna have like a recap where like I go over all the matches and who won and the storylines, and like a what's next for the WWE type thing. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. Yeah.